Wrestling fans, my name is Joshy Wrestling, and I'd like to welcome you to a brand new video. Raw on Netflix debut has officially ended, and what a night it was. We had 4 fantastic matches, a lot of amazing moments in the show as well. But in this video, we're going to discuss how I would book Seth freaking Rollins and CM Punk post Raw on Netflix. But before we get into it, I would very much appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button if you are new here. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers over here on YouTube. Would really love to hit that by the end of the year. Also, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to leave a like on the video. So unless you've been living under a rock, you would know that for the main event last night on the Raw on Netflix debut, Seth freaking Rollins met CM Punk. Now this rivalry has gone back over some time, kicking off actually at last Survivor Series. So not this year, last Survivor Series. CM Punk made his hugely anticipated return to WWE after that War Games match. The War Games match that Seth freaking Rollins was in. After the match, Randy Orton obviously returned. And following on from that, we got CM Punk. The cult personality was back. The crowd went absolutely wild. And it was a crazy moment in WWE history. Why? Because we never thought we'd see CM Punk return to WWE. And on that night, Seth freaking Rollins was very visibly disturbed, upset, angry, frustrated, all of the above. He has publicly made it known in the past that CM Punk is a cancer. He does not want CM Punk back in WWE. In fact, he needs to stay as far away from WWE as possible. That man has tried to tear down WWE, going over to AEW, hitting some crazy promos about WWE. Seth did not want Punk back at all. Going further back, Seth freaking Rollins actually turned up at CM Punk's gym a very long time ago. A very long time ago when Seth was first coming through the rankings. He could not afford to pay the gym fee and so moved on elsewhere and trained elsewhere to get to where he is in his career. These two go a way long back, and that's what sets up this match right here. Seth hates Punk, but Punk doesn't really hate Seth. After some absolutely fire promos on the last couple of weeks of Monday Night Raw, we got this match. Here we are, Raw on Netflix debut show, and what a match this was. So this was the main event of the evening, and these two absolutely tore the house down. A fantastic match. My match of the night, in all honesty. It was just so good. Some really great spots, including Seth freaking Rollins hitting 2 go-to-sleeps on CM Punk. CM Punk returns that with a curb stomp to Seth freaking Rollins. It was crazy. It was a fantastic match. If you haven't watched it, you need to go and watch it. Now, Seth controlled majority of the match, but eventually it was Punk who did pick up the win. Picking up the win after hitting back-to-back go-to-sleeps. He hit the first. Seth bounced off the ropes, came back, and landed on the shoulders of Seth freaking Rollins, of CM Punk. A very similar finish to a 2022 edition of AEW's PLEs. That's something you need to go and see separately. Go and check that out on Twitter. So 1-0 CM Punk. Punk takes the win at the Raw on Netflix debut show. Now, is this where this rivalry ends? I believe not, and so does CM Punk. In CM Punk's post-match press conference last night, he stated that he does not feel that this will be the last he sees of Seth freaking Rollins. And if we know Seth Rollins, we know that he is coming back angrier, he's coming back scarier, and he's going to come back with that ambition to take this rivalry further. Now let's continue on the story. And the story, I think, goes in this direction. If I was booking this match, what exactly this video is titled for me to do, I believe we are getting CM Punk taking on the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther at the next PLE, being the Royal Rumble. Now, CM Punk has made it very clear that he wants World Championship. He wants gold around his waist again in WWE. And in my opinion, that is where we see this match happen. Royal Rumble 2025, just 1 month away. I believe that we see CM Punk take on Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Nothing confirmed, of course. This is all about how I would book this rivalry between CM Punk and Seth Rollins. We go to the Rumble, and CM Punk takes on the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther. Now, I think these two will have a fantastic match. Of course they will. These are two elite athletes, elite competitors. It's going to be an incredible match when it does eventually come, Rumble or not. Now, do I think this is the bigger picture? Of course not. I think we see a Seth freaking Rollins interference in this match costing CM Punk the title. This is really how I would book this, to then set up the continuation of the feud between Rollins and Punk. And then we come back down to this. These two are back at it. We're getting back to the promos. They want each other again. These two meet at Elimination Chamber. Now, for the Chamber match, I would give it something like a street fight, an Extreme Rules match, something crazy like that. Maybe a Toronto street fight does sound perfect for this match. Now, I feel that these two, again, will have a fantastic match. It doesn't matter how many times I'm going to say these two will fight. They're going to have a fantastic match. I think this really goes the exact same way as it did with Drew. I think CM Punk and Seth are going to have 3 fantastic matches. In this match, though, I believe at the Elimination Chamber, I would have Seth Rollins taking the win over Punk, setting up one final match. And that, my friends, would be on the grandest stage of them all, Las Vegas, WrestleMania Night 1. WrestleMania 41, I would book it to have CM Punk versus Seth freaking Rollins finish the story, finish this rivalry. This could go down as one of the greatest rivalries of all time if booked right. I would have these two men go at it all the way up to Mania. So we had the Raw on Netflix show where Punk was incredible, picked up the win, 1-0 Punk. I think Seth Rollins then cost CM Punk the world title at the Royal Rumble. Following on from that, the rivalry continues. We see them pick it up at the Elimination Chamber. They go 1-1 after a fantastic street fight, leading to this, the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. Please, 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 let's book this. Let's get this in. So this has just been a little bit of fun on how I would book Seth Rollins and CM Punk going forward. Remember, it's all gospel. It's all what I would like to see and doesn't actually confirm anything at all. We can really see CM Punk enter the Rumble. We can see Rollins enter the Rumble and win it and go on and face the champion of WrestleMania. But to me, this is what I would like to see as a massive Seth Rollins fan and a pretty big CM Punk fan as well. This is all about how I would personally book it if I was in Triple H's shoes. But I'm not, and that's why we sit behind the camera and we talk about wrestling and we don't book wrestling. But as always, I would like to know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Hit that thumbs up if you could, and please, 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 if you don't already, don't forget to subscribe with notifications turned on.